The Amhara Fano People's Organization has deliberated on the statement issued on May 23rd, 2025 by the US Ambassador to Ethiopia, His Excellency Ervin Massinga. Foremost, though, we would like to commend and wish for the success of President Trump's efforts to end wars both in Africa and elsewhere in the world. We cite the recent agreements between the warring factions in the DRC as a worthy example. In his statement, Ambassador Massinga has called on FANO to come up with realistic and peaceful objectives regarding the ongoing war in the Amhara region. While we understand and support the spirit in which this has been said, we would also like to stress that AFPO operates under a much loaded manifesto which not only guides its struggle, but clearly articulates a vision for the nation as a whole. This vision, unlike the hate-fueled identity politics of the regime, is in line with the international norms of our age. We would also like to point out that we have shared this vision of ours with representatives of the US, the EU, the AU, and IGAD, and should Ambassador Massinga desire further engagement on this issue, our door is wide open. We have also noted that Ambassador Massinga had called on the Ethiopian regime to desist from further drone attacks against its own citizens. However, this initial statement was withdrawn a few hours later and replaced by an edited version that omitted any mention of drone attacks. This is highly regrettable in light of the fact that what the ambassador had said was in perfect alignment with the truth and had made the ambassador a voice for the voiceless who are being wantonly targeted by the regime's drones and artillery attacks. We fear this kind of backsliding will embolden the intransigence of the regime and heighten the sense of alienation of its opponents from the international community, which has far too long ignored Ethiopia's vicious internal wars. We thus call upon the international community, one, to call upon the Ethiopian regime to stop attacking its own citizens, two, to establish an international team to investigate possible war crimes and to hold those responsible accountable to the rule of law. Three, we also urge the international community to give due attention to the genocidal aspect of Ethiopia's deep-rooted political problems. The ethnic-based hate politics of the regime is propelling the nation towards genocide, and there is absolutely no way the world will not be affected by the eventual outcome of this unfolding tragedy. The time to act is now, particularly with the spirit and drive of the new American administration. On our part, we will continue to be a willing and positive partner to the initiatives of the international community so that our nation will come to see the peace and real change for which we have collectively yearned for the past 50 years. Speaking on behalf of the Amhara Fano People's Organization, this is Iskandar Nagga, May 24th, 2025. Thank you.